Alright, so we have another mutation this week. This one is Charnel House, not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Modifiers are going to be darkness. Any areas in the map are just going to remain blacked out after we leave them. Photon overload. All the enemy structures have photon overcharge. And Black Death. A couple of enemy units are going to have a disease that spreads to our unit spawn death. So, a couple of commanders stick out immediately that should be decent for this, being Carrick Swan, Stukov, maybe to an extent Zagara, but I don't have her quite leveled up yet. I might have her finished by the end of the week. Let's see, I think for now I'm going to give it a try as... I think Stukov first. Right there where I've got his mastery points at right now. Going to keep infested structure, since that should stop any photon overloads their buildings are doing. Apocalypse just cause it's too good. And infested infantry duration, because we're not going mech. Okay, we have a Carrick's ally. A little bit low, but if he knows what he's doing, he should be fine. So I'm intentionally going to hold off on building stuff immediately. I'm going to try to get the upgrade on my infested colonist compound as early as possible.
Mining crew. My people have to be evacuated as soon as possible. Our ships can't start their launch sequences without attracting the infested. We need you to protect us until we're up in the air.
Yeah, we do still need our
I'll send you the coordinates of our ships. If you set up a perimeter at one of them, its pilot will start the launch sequence.
Chrono boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
Should be able to get a couple of SCVs out in the meantime.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Spawn more overlords.
Okay, now gonna go pretty heavy into economy for a little bit.
We need more minerals.
SCV ready. I'm going. What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
We are facing Terran
Our
forces.
allies' base is threatened.
SCV ready.
Our allies' base is threatened.
What's going on?
Evolution completed.
My
Our
apocalypse
allies
is
are in
ready.
combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
I've got a ship that can't wait any longer. They'll be taking off soon, with or without your help.
We share
Our
your
allies'
structure,
base
Cortana,
is
yes?
threatened. Our allies' base is threatened. We require additional. Our forces are under attack.
Ship's engines are firing up, and the
Oh, I just
investigator on
realized
their
that wasn't
way.
even the
What
first,
the hell?
whoops.
More overlords required. Our allies' base is threatened. Spawn more overlords.
These are the last of our ships. We lose another, and we're done for.
The Alexander is ready for use.
Evolution complete. Our allies' base is threatened. Not enough.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
More Vespene required.
Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary.
Chrono boost activated. Our structure should research and create units much more quickly now.
Not enough. Evolution completed. We require. Our allies' base is threatened. More Vespene
An
required.
obelisk is ready for spawning.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Threatened.
The Infested are one thing, but Amon's forces are an even bigger threat. Take them out.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Evolution completed. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Think the Infested are bad? Blightbringer puts them to shame. Kill it if you can. If Amon's forces reach the ship, they'll destroy it in no time. Do not let that happen.
Evolution complete.
Nice work. Now we can focus on the Infested again. My people are dependent on you. Don't keep them waiting.
What's going on? SCV ready.
We require more Vespene gas.
Okay, we're starting to recover nicely.
At least my army has prior experience.
A lot
with
slower than I'd like
dying.
on getting the expo up, but it happens. get those in a better position.
We require more minerals.
We've got a problem. One of the ships is getting ready to launch on its own. I think Blightbringer is gonna burrow into the ground. If you want to squash it, do it fast.
Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base.
The infested are coming for that ship. It's up to you to stop them.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Our foe is
allies'
utilizing
base
cloaking
is
technology.
threatened.
We will require detectors.
Evolution. Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Evolution. Our forces have met the
Our
enemy.
eradicators started malfunctioning as the infestation began. Think you'll have time to destroy them? Blightbringer's made its escape. Makes me nervous knowing it's somewhere out there. Okay, that ship's on its way out. Time to focus on the others. They're heading for the ship again. You know what to do.
Our forces are under attack.
People are panicking on one of the ships. I think its pilot's about to hit the launch button.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
Okay, I thought I'd already built a start port. I guess I was mistaken.
The enemy has taken an interest in our base.
Here come the infested. Keep them off of that ship, commanders. That ship is a
I do wonder if maybe I
dump,
should build a couple of
commanders.
bunkers
It
as
won't
well.
survive an enemy attack.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
If the Eradicators re-enter the facility, you won't be able to reach them. You gotta move it if you want to hit them.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Hopefully, Amon will think twice before trying that again, but I doubt it.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Evolution complete.
Okay, that ship's about ready.
Our
I'm gonna
forces
clear up
have
this
met
area.
the enemy in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Here they come. That ship won't last long against them.
Lucky guess.
Enemies on the move. Gotta put a stop to them, commanders.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
A fair number of my people have made it to orbit, but we've still got a ways to go.
Evolution complete. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
That bought that ship a little more time. It might make all the difference. Don't know why these guys want us dead, but I'm glad you're here to defend us.
Are under attack.
Eradicators are gone. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll incinerate everything after the evacuation.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Chrono boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
Okay, clearing out the remaining ships. We should need both of these, unfortunately.
The enemy has mobilized. We should move to intercept.
The Alexander flies again.
Another ship is out of time. Its pilot has no choice but to launch soon.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Keep your mind clear.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Why not? Throw down 2 more barracks.
You need to get to that ship before the infested rip it to pieces.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Oh, that sucked. Caught it just too late.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies' base is threatened.
The enemy's making a beeline toward a ship. Don't let them reach it.
I have been working on
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
Our allies'
I believe
base
the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
I'd say roughly half my crew still needs evac. We're counting on you.
Our allies'
One of the
base
ships is desperate to
threatened.
go. Don't know how much longer I can convince them to wait. You just saved a lot of lives, Commanders. We owe you big.
An enemy force is en route to our position.
That ship needs your help, Commanders. It won't survive the infested without you.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Okay, now as long as they don't hit the second
Our
ship while we're
forces
defending
have
this
met
one, we should be
the
okay.
enemy in combat.
I'm detecting lots of infested headed for that ship. It has to get off the ground pronto.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies
Got a
are in
whole bunch of
combat.
stuff I can spawn, so I'm gonna get most of those spawn from my barracks now.
Alexander is ready.
Should be able to
Our forces have allies' base is threatened.
An apocalypse is ready for spawn.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, I lost this probe, so I'm gonna drop that there.
I know they're jumping the gun, but they still need your help.
Our allies' base.
Engines to full, ships in the sky. Those people get to live.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
That fight cost me quite a few forces.
Oh, that ship's already lifting off. Okay, so when these eggs hatch, that's the only thing that can really screw us up.
Is threatened.
I call this the
Under
apocalypse.
attack.
Seized in action.
Just gonna spawn everything. We have to survive for one more minute.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces have met the enemy in
We share
combat.
your structure for a time.
Our structure should research and create units much more quickly now.
Alright, good
Our
recovery.
foe is making their move. We must be ready.
Our forces are under allies' base is threatened.
That's the last of us. I can't thank you enough, Commanders. You've saved us all.
completely missed that first ship due to not watching the minimap. I'm just used to it being right by our expansion that I didn't notice it was the bottom right. If nothing else, it gave us an early expo. It may have helped out in the long run.